waka. Waka waka waka. I want to play Elden Ring, so I'm here. Now I have to remember where I was, of course, but I'm looking forward to a nice, calm, relaxing trip around the snow-covered plains. This is definitely snow and not ash. And it's not, most importantly, it's not like it's human ash. It's just snow. It can't be anything else. God, I love the Golden Order. Hi, Elix. I can't help but notice also that there's a Steak America here, and I feel like... Oh, no, that's not a Steak America. Please excuse me. I just saw the big white ice lake and thought to myself, there has to be a dragon here. Like, what's the point if there's not? There's gotta be something here. I can do summons. That instantly makes me suspicious. I keep looking for something to start dashing towards me and nothing happens. Is it getting snowier? What the hell? Okay, this is giving me thalassophobia. Hey, what's up, buddy? Fair play. Alright. Borealis the Freezing Fog. Sick, honestly. Sick way to just actually scare the shit out of me. That actually scared the shit out. No, keep the fog. It's so cool. Damn it. I haven't fought a dragon in a while, though, so I feel like I'm gonna get absolutely fucked. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh no, their steps are too stinky. I can't be too close. You can angle that shit? I definitely gotta get on a horse when they do that. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. Never mind. I'm ready. Not what I was expecting. Did scare the shit out of me. I think the dude just killed my horse. Nope, he's fine. He's fine. I am noticing how poorly I'm doing on my, let's just say, value here. I think this dragon might actually be stronger than I am. I don't know, it's a sense. It's just a feeling that I've got based on the fact that they're killing me. Based on the blood loss that I've experienced, I think that I'm losing. It's nice that all the other, like, animals here are just chilling, though. They don't mind. They're used to this. There's always some asshole just trying to cause a stir. I was not ready for the damage on... Alright. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Are your eyes gouged out or something? What is going on? You know what? It's fine. Fair play. Actually, I had this tab open since the end of the peak streams. I tend to watch a VOD, and then suddenly I start hearing you talk the mouth. Do you not turn your computer off at night? Because I do. What? Oh, I didn't realize that I said that, Grace. I thought it just spawned me a new Grace. You should. Well, actually, I don't think it matters. I'm not sure if it matters. I feel like it must matter. But also, I feel like it matters in the same way that, like, you know, I'm sure technically No, I can't think of any other corollaries, actually. The first corollary I thought of was just like, oh yes, I'm sure it matters in the same way as like washing your dishes or something matters. And then my brain was like, Will, I don't think you're cooking with this. I don't think you got anything there. Take a locker room break. Try again. God, this frost damage is a pain. I mean, it's just retaliating is going to be so much harder. Which, I mean, you know, it's the end of the game. Damn it. I might die instantly. Wait, does this mean you're going to do the blowdown effect? No, you're just having a little bit of a scream. Sorry, buddy. We all need those sometimes. That attack is gonna kill me. I don't know how to deal with that. This one is fine. All I need to do is not get stepped on, which is not dissimilar from how I usually try to live my day-to-day. Though I admit, it comes up less often. Oh, fuck. So do I just... Oh my god, so I just always have to respect that. I guess maybe it's a range thing. Maybe it's like if I am too close, they'll do the second part. So I just always need to respect it. I don't love my odds. I think that I'm doing pretty bad, but I got this. I'm very scared of a time skip. I never want to say, oh, I got this, and then suddenly I look at the clock and it's 3 hours later. Which was how I started this game, so it's only fitting that that will be how I end this game, one way or another. I also ran away from the last dragon, which makes me sad. So I can't run away from this one. Wait, are you instantly just going to kill me because you're doing the thing? No, I'm fine. See, that is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm just going to, if I want to avoid that, then whenever the dragon leaps into the air, I need to get on the horse. Like, instantly. There's no option. I think he pissed off a jellyfish. This is good news. No, that's the scream breath attack. I see. Okay, okay. So if they stick their head way up, I know that I gotta run like hell. I don't know how I dodged that, but I'll take it. Okay, we're getting good value this attempt at least. Oh, this is the head straight up, isn't it? I'm just dead, aren't I? Nope, I'm fine. Once again, bro just keeps pissing off all the jellyfish. And also killing them, which feels like a second bad thing. Okay, I can just run away from that. I've been overthinking it too. That's good to know. I mean, I feel like I should be spec'd out for this fight, right? Like, halberds get bonus damage against horses in real life. That's just how they work. And what is a dragon if not a horse that's just really, really big? Like, this is the perfect fight. This is what I built for. Fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, thank God. Every dragon furry just became activated without... You just gotta recognize where you stand. And sometimes where you need to stand is in the stable. I am just gonna try to bait this guy. Oh wow, I didn't expect that to reach me all the way out here. Oh my God! Okay. I was a little bit overconfident. Usually when I get hit by that attack, it's because I'm an idiot. And I guess that holds true still. Alright, that's fine. We were doing really well on that attempt. We just stopped fighting him because we wanted better positioning. And all that means to me is that if I don't throw my life away, 496 runes, and nice. That means that this should be the winning attempt. Obviously. Should be. Wow, Will, way to get killed by an oversized horse. Horses are dangerous. I would not want to fight a horse. I feel like a horse could absolutely take me in a fight. Boy. Oh, thank God. Boy, oh boy was what I was going for there. Uh-oh. I'm fine. Oh boy, that was actually a new attack that we hadn't seen yet, which scares me because I only dodged it by pure fucking... What the fuck? Maybe these jellyfish do deserve to die. We already dealt with it earlier. That's the spit more attack. Alright. We're fine. Do they always spit ice the same way? Or have I just gotten weirdly lucky on that so far? Stab him in the toe. It's the weakest part of a dragon. I think I'm dead. I'm not, but boy was that closer than I wanted to be. Is this death for the dragon? Maybe? Oh, thank God. That was a lot easier than it should have been, considering how much trouble I was having. But at least we got a thing that we'll never use. But I got to kill a dragon. So, I mean, I'll never complain about killing a dragon. I'm just kind of addicted to dragons like that. Now, is there anything that I'm missing over here? Or was this just a neat little dragon arena that they put on the map? I wonder what percentage of Elden Ring is in aggro range of a dragon. Because it has to be at least one. Actually, it might be less than 1%. I mean, yeah, you look at the map and you're like, obviously, this feels like a massive area. But, oh my God, is it 1%? I know there's a dragon back here. Oh, there's a dragon up here. I have to know. Okay, that seems like a relatively easy thing to estimate. Because you just look up the total land area of Elden Ring. You just pick the aggro range of a dragon and hope that it's around the average, which it probably is. And then that's simple. Then you just see how many dragons there are. What about underground dragon? What about dragon boss fights? I feel like that doesn't count. I feel like that's against the spirit of the thing. But if we don't count dragon boss fights, then we shouldn't count boss fight arena areas towards the total. Ugh. Is that a mantis? Is that a lobster? Aren't you cold-blooded? Yes. A cold-blooded killer. Ow. Alright, fair enough. I don't remember lobsters having quite this same biology from the crab Dark Souls game I played, whose name is failing me now. Another crab's treasure. Found it in my brain. That was a weird horse. That's 5 attacks. Oh my god, they fucking Elden Ringed me. That is a brutal grab attack. Oh, that is an incredible animation, and they broke my lock, so when I was holding back, I wasn't facing the lobster anymore. And I also kind of just hit dodge. I did kill a dragon and then die to a lobster. That did happen. Well, if I'm being specific, I guess I killed a horse and then died to another horse. But I mean, that's just fair. That's just how this thing works, I think. I can't say that I mind a good snowscape, though I admit, even growing up in the Midwest, there was a lot less snow than I wanted in the winter. It felt very rare to have a white Christmas, which was, I guess, the standard that I always judged it by. So when I did get snowed in, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it tremendously. I will always remember with great fondness the winter vortex that ransacked the Pacific Northwest 5 years ago or so, because it was a problem for everyone. If I was an adult, I would have been a lot more annoyed, but as a student in college, like on winter break, I think was when it really hit. There was nothing for me to worry about, nothing for me to think about. I stayed in, I played Total War Warhammer 2 with some roommates. I had a great time. I guess I should count my lucky stars thinking about it that I kept internet through it, but I had a great time. There's always a First Church of America. What is the First Church of America doing in a hellhole like this?
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors. Hark, my Lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand. Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden Ring for the age of the Erd Tree.
But we don't want to do that, don't we? Don't we want the flame?
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end.
But what if I backed up? What if I stopped going this way? Because there's something else that I need to investigate down at the Grand Lift of Gold. Oh, it's also going up. I expected it to go down. Wait, but then where are we? I expected to go deeper into the earth, but we've gone up again. Is this above where we were, or above the Forbidden Lands, but below that icy mesa? It's definitely below the mesa. Why is everyone dying? Well, something's gonna come out of somewhere. I don't trust that doorway. Oh, that's not good. What's up? Y'all didn't see a Sight of Grace, did you? Because I kind of need one of those. No? There's something breathing down there. Oh, I see it. Hey, buddy. So, how do you want to play this? Oh, I've killed one of you before, at least. Oh, not in such a tight confinement, I admit, but I've killed you. And that's a good start. They have healing spells. Okay, well, I've negated their healing spells by the sake of punching them until they stop moving. Fuck. Okay, don't heal. Just gonna finish you off. With my fist. There we go. Right, children. Land octopus ovary. Not exactly the item that I want or need. I hope. I really hope there's not a key item that anyone's going to specifically be expecting me to have later. Okay, some fucked up thing happens. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's gross. Oh, there's little ones inside you. I see. Is there a second one of these fucking... Oh, there's a couple of these. Okay. Oh, I do not have my halberd. Remember when I started streaming this game and I couldn't stop pronouncing it Albert for no good reason? No one pronounces it Albert. That's not a thing that people do. But in my brain I was like, it's Albert, right? It's not. It is not, dear viewer. It is not. What the fuck? Okay. I don't think that he was hitting me in the back. I think that that simply had a little bit bigger puke than I was expecting. Which, I mean, I don't think you can be mad at me for that. I will happily take this trade-off of I can't attack it when it's knocked down into a vulnerable state, but it can't attack me. Never mind, it can hit me. That wasn't a child, was it? Nope. Alright. Just burn it down. It'll stop moving eventually. The tendrils can only remain moist for so long. There we go. Still looking for a site of grace, though. What did people get killed by back there, though? Did they really run that far away from, like, a single imp or something? Maybe there's an NPC that can be here if you fuck up the quest line enough. And I am not that. I've not been paying close enough attention. Anything special about this flower? It's just some grave clubwort. I'll be honest, they said likely updog, and I thought, oh, I'm simply falling for a trap here. But no, it was actually updog. That's fair. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. But wait. If that's up there, how do I... There must be a secret wall or something, which is surprising. We haven't had a secret wall outside of any of the dungeons, I think. And maybe Raya Lucaria? Well, I do know that there's some way to get down there. Wait a fucking second. Where is a rainbow stone, because I'm not trusting them. Only 3. Oh, God. Yeah, this might as well happen. Oh, it's because there's a knocked over candle that you're supposed to realize that there's a secret pathway here. That's wild. Please don't trick me. Fascinating. Okay, but if there's secret walls and secret pathways, how do I know which way to go? The silver scarab enhances item discovery. Neat. Bridge ahead. Can I trust you? With 2 rainbow stones on me, maybe I can, maybe I can't. Maybe I should warp back. Oh God, I can't leave. Why can't I warp? Okay, that looks like a good sign, I suppose. Well, nothing ventured, nothing thrown into a pit. Okay. Sorry, you'll have to wait to sneak attack me. I'm running a halberd through your friend. Okay, maybe we got off at the wrong foot. Okay. Okay. Well, that looks promising. I don't want to be here. Yeah, of course. Just pro tip, maybe do the ambush like a second earlier next time. This keeps being a problem for y'all. Don't tell me there's no way out yet. Come on! Okay, so now what? Oh, that makes sense. Damn it. No, there's nothing up there. Can you drop down from here? No, absolutely not. Oh, cool. Another one of these things. Yeah, that might as well be there, huh? Can I... Never mind. Oh, this is a lot more creatures. I want you to believe me that everything is fine. Ignore the sights that you are seeing. Ignore it. This is the best. I will lead us to victory. I will lead us to glory. Have no doubt for my ability to get out of this situation. God, I would kill for like a little bit more mana right now. Just so I could rain down some fire. Well, might as well pull the lever. You know, just in case. Have that done, squared away with in case I need it. You never know. Hey, are you susceptible to plunging attacks? You know what? Let's just... Nope. I'm not susceptible to plunging attacks either. I don't think it's a face. I don't think that's its face. It is its face. Oh, sorry. You just have a very ugly face. I didn't recognize. I mean, you know, real recognize real. Not me. The character in game, obviously. Who am I playing as again? Aren't I playing as like some weird, like demented love child of Mr. like Bean and Gilbert Gottfried? Am I dead? I'm fine. What the fuck? Oh no, that's just a tendril. Okay, that's fine. I really thought you'd be, there we go, braking a little bit faster. And there was never any doubt. Is there any safety over here? Oh, there's a boss fight. So I guess that's cool. Got that squared away. I really feel like there should be a site of grace or something. There's the window back. So I guess that's the site of grace if I really need it. That does mean that there's no way... Oh no. If that's the site of grace... There should be a Stake America, right? There's no way that the closest respawn point for me is to go all the way back around the invisible ledges. There's gotta be a Stake America somewhere. There's gotta be. Gotta hope there's a Stake America somewhere. I can hope. I have to hope based on the fact that I have 2 healing potions left. 1 flask and 1 of my, physics. And I don't have any mana. And I have 1 healing potion left. Everything's getting worse all of the time, but surely if I keep doing what I'm doing, it'll eventually get better. Good. Maybe the boss fight will be really easy. You know? I mean, that's always an option. Okay, is that a stake? I'm not sure. But I hope so. Hero head. Weak foe ahead. Beautiful head, therefore no armament. Tears ahead. What is in this room? Oh, it's me! Oh, and I walk... Okay. I mean, I do love the stray mimic tier. Oh god, it knows how to use my enchantment. Oh It doesn't have my shield copied because I walked in with my torch. That's incredibly funny. That is a lot of power behind its swings, though. Oh, yeah. I got greedy. I was like, I'm too far away. Okay, that's fine. I can kill that really easy. I would love a steak. That would make me happy. Thank you. Oh my god. If I didn't have a steak in America, I would have been very upset. Oh, that's why they said no armament. Wait, okay, I fought one of these before, so that's cute. If I just strip up all of my weapons, is it literally just fighting me with its fists? Incredibly funny, but I'll come at it, honestly. I'm not even gonna try camp it. What do you want to do, buddy? I know me better than you do. Nope, no healing. This is a duel. Respect the duel. Respect it, respect it, respect it. Nice. Black Flame Monk Amon. Why do I get wait, why do I get a Spirit Ash for killing that thing? Amon swore fealty to the god-slaying Black Flame and so became the first fire monk to turn traitor. Or perhaps it is better said that he fled the giant's flame. Fled from the giant's flame out of cowardice. Huh. Okay. Wait, why did I get Deathroot, though? Was there... Is the black orb still equipping, or did I solve that? There was never any... Well, I'll have to leave and come back, I suppose, if I really want to see. Nope. Let's go ahead and get that level up. Just real quick. Might as well see what's over here in the meantime. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. No. Weird. That's... I mean, I guess the black eye equivalent whenever there's Deathroot around makes sense. I just expected there to be some Deathroot enemies. It almost makes me wonder if I'm getting faked out. And it's fine. I probably am. I don't want to open my mouth just to find out where I am, but I am very curious about where the fuck I am. Show me the path, O gentle lights, the promised path to the Halleck tree. And what happens if I step away from the lights? Because I don't see one right now.
Do you hear me? It is I, Latenna.
What's up?
I have reached the land of Miquella's Halleck tree, where Lobo and I began our travels. It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home. These great snow-laden lands stretch far to the north, and beyond the ancient bowers, in the liturgical town of Ordina, lies the place to which I must return.
Well, apparently Grace does manage to reach these lands, wherever they are. Might as well check. Where am I? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about there. Unless they're part of the trail, which doesn't look like they are. They fell off the trail. Well, I gotta find out. What happens if I just don't follow the lights? Like, hang on, I didn't kill that snail. No, there was a second snail. Like, okay, the lights are going that way. What happens if I go this way? What's over here? There's some snails. Which is funny. But I think that's it. It's just an area. There's no need to be afraid. Let us explore what is given to us. Some secret items, perhaps. And a lot more of these snails. I'm mostly confused / surprised why that one note left by the other player said a required item ahead. Because it wasn't an item. If the lights were the item, it looks like I'm being rewarded for running away from them. Some random nice shit to grab. And I can always find my way back to them relatively easily. I really was trusting that there was ground there, but I've figured. Like, I'm back at the start. Ish? Yeah. Yeah, up there's the start. It's ain't no thing. I mean, I'm just having a lovely time. I do have fond memories of snow blowing in a snowstorm. No, shoveling. I can't explain why. When I was 15 or so, my dad had me shovel the driveway in the middle of a snowstorm. And there's something incredibly zen about having an iPod shuffle, an old school iPod shuffle with no screen, about being out in the middle of a snowstorm, but wearing like 6 jackets, wearing gloves, wearing a hat, so you're like kind of warm, even though you're like a little bit wet, and just happily just in your zone shoveling snow. There's a level of peaceful zen of just, this is my task and this is what I'm dealing with. You're not Golden Order monks. I do kind of need the giants to stop before I lose my trail. Yoinksy Yoinksy. I don't know what that was, but I was trying to say Yoinksy Daisy apparently somewhere there. Was that a ghost? Did I see? Was that a human ghost or was that? It was probably nothing. Nothing to worry about. Candle stand torch that burns with a light purple flame. The carvings depict Saint Trina, but in adult form somewhat unnervingly. The light purple flame induces sleep. What's wrong with Saint Trina? Why is it unnerving for them to be in an adult form? I have some questions for you, Elden Ring. These topics are in the popular culture recently, and, well... This probably isn't snow. I'm still firmly of the belief that this must be ash. And also pretty heavily of the belief that that ash cannot be a good sign of anything. Young plant frozen into crystal before it could mature. Widely found in cold regions. I do feel pretty securely like I've lost the plot in terms of where I'm supposed to follow this trail to. Only a little further now. Show me the path of gentle life's the path to Elfale. Well, I kind of want to finish the path before I go do a mini dungeon. These peasants, question mark? Digging around for the lights in the snow and trying to carry them. Probably isn't much of a good thing either. Thankfully, they're just kind of wandering around where the lights are supposed to be anyway, I suppose. So, it's all the same to me. It'd be a real pain in the ass if they took the lights and then fucked off somewhere. How do you do, fellow travelers? Poorly, then. Well, it happened. The upside of shoveling snow being such hard work is it keeps you warm in the cold. Signed, a Canadian. I mean, I just like really enjoy. Oh, that's kind of funny. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I just kind of enjoy the Zen aspect of it. What the fuck was that? Bro? Bro, you broke... Oh, the Giants are gonna be so pissed now. Fire seems very effective against it, which is reassuring after all this time. Fuck. Fuck twice. Alright. Oh, you made it to the snowfield. Yep. Yep, I sure did. I made it to the snowfield. We're still working on through. We'll you know, see how that goes. Oh god. Ugh, my posture was terrible. I did wonder when and how I was going to end up down here, so that's fair. The fact I also didn't get very far also speaks volumes of worries to me. I swear to God, I thought that was the bear again. I was so ready to be so mad. What the fuck? Okay, we're still dealing with spirit ashes, which again makes me... I'm gonna be... I mean... Part of me has to assume that this isn't snow. Don't. Part of me is still on the train that this must be like ash. Oh my god, you kill a train once. Dickhead. How you all play this, big boy? We cool? Alright. I gave him a chance. We were not cool. Or we were ice cold. Not snow. Disappointing. I really want this to be ash. Though that would be playing very, very heavily into stuff that they've already done in Dark Souls, so I can understand why that is not the case. Alright guys, I didn't kill you before. Now you're here. Good job. Oh, Jesus Christ! I just lost all my... I may have made a mistake. I definitely was just looking at them like, what can they do to me? They're hitting me, but it's fine. And then I got like triple ticked or something by a torch, and it did not go well for me. So, fair play. I understand. I hate you, but I understand. I gotta admit though, and this is unrelated to literally anything, I just have the song Bird Brain featuring, or I guess featuring Tato, the Vocaloid, stuck in my head right now because I finally watched the music video recently, and now it's there. It's stuck there. It's all I'm gonna think about. I got it. Give me a sec. I don't want to get jump scared by that fucking hulking man. Or dog. We're good. I think I'm fine to take care of that. Yep, I got it. There we go. I got nervous because I feel like I banned some bots in my last couple streams, and then they just never went away in the chat, which was incredibly weird and very concerning. But that one worked, so, you know, we'll take it. Might as well fight you while it's a good place to do so. That would be me walking through this blizzard right now. I mean, the only way I would keep sane if I was ever put in the lands between, I would totally just be singing half a minute pop songs like a jackass the whole time. I would feel like I would maybe try to last longer than average. But I do think that I would be the direct reason why several other people went hollow. Or the equivalent. Let's just go ahead and try to grab that dungeon, I guess, actually. Because, well, I register that I'm apparently somewhere relatively close to the goal that I'm trying to get to. The fuck? It would also just be nice to, like, just have this bonfire here. If I can find it. For taking aggro. I appreciate it. This is a big wolf. What is my counterattack with fists anyway? Oh god. Question for later. Did a wolf just shoulder check me? I always love when Elden Ring enemies do stuff that doesn't make sense like that. I want to give a big shout out to the Cavaliers who shoulder check you with their horse, which is incredible. And I will laugh every single time they try to do it. And if it works, it works. I guess it's just a strong-ankled horse. Now, I don't have a horse. I don't know how good they are at that. Where is... Apparently it's over here. Apparently I went off angle slightly. Or it's higher up. There we go. Okay, that took a minute. This was supposed to be just a quick out of the way thing, but I guess I might as well do this place real quick. I'm here. Why not? I should rest. I'm too EB to save the status quo, the Golden Order. I'm very susceptible to... Fuck. Okay. I'm very susceptible to random maidens showing up and just being like, Will, why don't you do this? And I'm like, alright, fine. Guess I gotta. I mean, that's basically how I got here in the first place, was just listening to... I don't know why what's-her-name wants me here. I know that I'm in the land of Michaelis Tree. I don't know what that means. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing my best. What's rejuvenating boluses do? Is that death blight? Yeah. Not what I meant to use, but that's effective, I suppose. I forget that I have lightning spears. I never feel like I've done like a full monk playthrough. Even though I think I have. You Latina's question line? Yeah, I'm on Latina's quest line. Though I don't understand why anyone in Elden Ring asks me to do the things that they do. And I have no sense of... Yeah, there might as well be a watchdog here. That's fine. I don't really have a good sense of like who all these characters are, which keeps me in a really awkward position, because the only way for me to know that would be to look up everything. I complained mightily when I ran into it, but Volcano Manor is really, to me, the epitome of Elden Ring, because there's just a bunch of people sitting around seeming suspicious and then asking me to join them, and if I don't do what they ask, then I don't get to keep playing the game. That was a lot faster than I expected it to be, but fair. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy twice. There we go. The community putting everything together and learning the lore. Sure. Like, I get that to a certain extent, but I have more trouble feeling a level of investment in that when it's, I'm going to say, George R.R. Martin type, like, faction scheming, if that makes any sense. I have trouble, like, feeling invested in these characters and plot lines that it wants me to be invested in when, like, you know, in Game of Thrones, you follow everyone and you understand all their meanings, and even though that there are like backstabbing moments and like surprise twists, you have a good sense of who everyone is and what they want, and so those twists and betrayals have weight behind them. And in this game, being a FromSoft game, I don't know who anyone is or what they're doing. So this feels like the first FromSoft game to me where there's a lot of factions going on, like actively trying to do something, as opposed to just like the decay of the world. Because Dark Souls 3 was like, the faction was like essentially the concept of fire, and it's established like very early, like in all the Souls games, and thus by, you know, necessity in between them, like the fire is fading, everybody is going bad, everyone is dying, everyone is decaying. So even though you don't know what's going on, like there's a level of understanding there. I don't think that's been established in this game, or if it was, it like doesn't feel like the point of the drama anymore. They explain the plot has always been FromSoft weakness. I mean, yeah, but also like the Dark Souls games, the plot is very simple. Hey, the fire is fading. Go fix that. And if that's all you want, that's all you need. And like you can go into later like, hey, maybe the fire needs to die. And Dark Souls 3 is very explicit about that. But there's a level of plot simplicity in terms of just like, my life sucks now because the fire is fading, therefore I'm going to put the fire back on. I don't really... Bloodborne, there's a bunch of beasts about. Kill them all. And then you find out later, like, ooh, maybe the workshop that wants to kill all the beasts is mildly, for lack of a less silly term, problematic. And in this one, I need to become Elden Lord because a bunch of gods fought, causing the shattering. And that's bad because a bunch of gods died. And now I want to become Elden Lord. And everything sucks now. Presumably because, I mean, like, I'm getting the sense of like, oh, the tree has existed too long. But I'm partially getting on that from context clues of this being a From Software game. Get strong enough to become Elden Lord King and restore order, which is a lot weaker as a central, like, plot. Like, I understand. Okay, it's a lot weaker as like a you don't know anything, so go do stuff plot, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I can walk into Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I cannot know anything, and I can be like, the fire is fading. Everyone's going mad with humanity. This is bad. I want the fire back online. I can go into Bloodborne and be like, beasts are bad. And even then, I would argue that Bloodborne has some kind of trouble kind of giving a sense of like what the player is doing to them. Even though that kind of exists. Like, there's theories and arguments about why the player is there. And then Elden Ring, where it is like a almost Game of Thrones feeling, for lack of a better way to phrase it. Political struggle at some level. Calling it political struggle feels disingenuous because it's really not. There's really just like a lot of gods and the children of the gods trying to like become strong enough to be the person in charge, and like sort of the implication that if someone is in charge everything will get better, but I don't really know I mean, I can only shit on this so long when, in all fairness, the maiden that's traveling with me, whose name I can't remember, has told me very explicitly what to do. Like, she wants to burn down the tree to essentially build another one up from the ashes to, like, fix everything. Why do I want... What is the tree? God, I feel like I just don't understand enough about this game. And I feel like some part of that is probably my fault. But it's really hard to get behind all these different factions that are in this world when I don't understand the core concepts of the world strongly from the get-go. I have to rewatch that opening cutscene at some point. It's a political struggle mixed with gods and monsters, and immediately my chest falls a little bit and I'm disappointed because I really want it to... I understand it's that to some level, but I might be over-indexing on just kind of being mad at Volcano Manor. Because Volcano Manor was the first time in a FromSoft game where I was like, no, you suck, I don't want to do what you want. And I had to look up the fact that I wasn't allowed to just say no. I had to, like, absolutely zero shade to my brother. But I went to him and I was like, please tell me, is there anything I can do? And then he was like, oh no, you have to destroy them from the inside. And I was like, I don't know who these people are. Why would I want to? I'm dead. I don't have any extra healing. Do I? No, I'm out. I might have actually... Yeah, technically I do have some extra healing if I could sneak it. Wow, that's a lot of mana. I'll take it. That's an emergency heal if I've ever used one. Yeah, I deserve that. What do you mean? I'm not sure. Which one that is, or whether I'm talking about Volcano Manor. If it's about Volcano Manor that you're asking about, I got really genuinely mad at Elden Ring when I got to Volcano Manor because I was like, this is where one of my objectives is. You've disabled my ability to attack these people. And I don't want to join them. I don't want to... They're giving me an invitation like, ah, yes, join us in our fight against the gods. And I'm like, y'all seem shady as shit. I don't want to do that. And there's no way to do... You can't access the secret path in Volcano Manor until you say yes. And you can't attack them because it's a no attack zone. So if there's any way to get through Volcano Manor without at least first saying yes, I'm not aware of it. This wasn't down before, was it? Oh, no, it was. I'm thinking of a different thing. You don't have to. I've been told that, but I need to be told what you're supposed to do, because you can't access the hidden path. This is me genuinely asking you. You can't access the hidden path room without saying yes. Flat out. I looked around that manor, and it's a small manor for an hour and a half. Not a joke. There's no way to get through it to get to the secret path without saying yes. You can't attack the NPCs because this is a no attack zone. There's no secret paths that are available because I rolled into every wall in that manor that's available to you before you say, yes, I want to join you. What do you do? Because if the answer is there's a secret object somewhere else on the map that you have to find and grab and then you don't have to say yes, I'm going to throw my controller through a wall. Oh, that's a new attack. Neat. Oh, that's 2 attacks. Shit. Yeah, that's fair. I deserve that. Slash genuine. I deserve that. I fucked that up really badly. Let's try that one again. Alright, let's calm down. Let's calm down and try that one again. Was golden... Wait. Okay, I wasn't in aggro range. I remember equipping Golden Vow, but I don't remember what it does. Guess I'll have to check my inventory. Increase attack and defense for self and allies. Okay, I don't think I've actually used this yet. So I kind of want to try it. Because I don't know how strong this is. Maybe I should replace my shield. No, I got the torch in my other hand. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that one was deserved. That one was so deserved. I didn't see them coming in, so I thought I would have the time. I did not have the time. That was dumb. that was a little dumb. Okay. Oh, to uppercut an imp's head off. It is just chilling up there. Can I... That's fair. Oh my god, I'm just being an idiot and rushing this. I gotta take this a little bit more patiently. The... There's one specific wall that's fake in one of the drawing rooms. There's one of the rooms on the right side and the back wall in the corner. You may need the drawing room key you get for saying yes to Tan. That say yes or it doesn't cause anything bad to happen. The fake wall eventually leads back to the volcano. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. You have to say yes to her. Like, I understand that you can construe that as not joining Volcano Manor, but the dialogue is her saying, join us in our fight against the gods, and then you say yes. Like, you're not joining Volcano Manor only in, like, the most, like, gamified versions of those words. Like, you didn't sign a contract. That is the most I will grant it. You did not sign a contract, but you said, yes, I would like to join Volcano Manor to Tanith. Like, you have to join Volcano Manor. There's no consequences. You do have to say yes to get to the fake wall. That is what the blurb that you just said is. I mean, if there's a way past that, then yeah, fair. But I spent a long time. I asked my partner to look up if there was any way to get to that fake wall without saying yes. I asked my brother if there was any way to the gate to the fake wall without saying yes. I Googled it lightly and like skimmed so that I wouldn't get spoiled, and didn't see any way to get past Volcano Manor without saying yes. So, if there is a way, and I'm still holding out hope that you're right about this, honestly, because I want there to be a way. But what you have said so far is what I'm saying, is you have to join in order to get to that fake wall. Which in most other games, and this is kind of the curse to FromSoft, in most other games would not be that big a deal. Or would just be a cutscene or something. Actually, I feel like in most RPGs, if you had to join a faction in order to betray them without it even being like established or anything, people would get mad. Like, even though you are warned, like, oh, you better join Volcano Manor because otherwise it's gonna suck for you by patches, or you better like suck up your morals essentially. But I mean, you know, I expect different from a From Software game. This is also one of those things where it feels like it has to just be me being angry about something specific, just because no one agrees with me. I always bring up Volcano Manor and people are like, oh, you can get through that without joining Volcano Manor. And I'm just like, okay, you must know something I don't. But no one who has said that I'm wrong has yet been able to actually, like, point to the steps that you're supposed to do. I saw text fly up on my right, and I apologize. I'll have to die or win before I read that. But it at least gives me an excuse to stop ranting about something which really doesn't matter. There's news, there's developments. I just have to beat this asshole. There we go. Well, that's on you for listening to anything Patches says. Well, all Patches says is... Well, that's the problem. Patches is right! Hang on. You have to swallow your pride and join Volcano Manor. You have to listen to Patches! Which, if anything, simply makes me feel more justified for crashing out about this. I have fun with Elden Ring, and I'm going to like it a lot more when I finish it and I can look up everything that happened. And I'm specifically built to have problems with the story, which I've complained about basically. Oh, that wall must be fake. I've complained about the story a frustrating amount for people, I'm sure, because I'm basically built to not like it because I'm really, really bad at remembering proper nouns. And like making those connections, and Elden Ring relies on you remembering stuff for long periods of time with no additional prompting. So I was warned too. I vaguely remember like listening to podcasts and stuff and just being like, hey, yeah, I had to break out a notebook in order to understand what was going on, and I didn't do that. I should have taken notes. Should have done a Final Fantasy 14 situation. Where did I die? I died to some sentry. Were they in here or were they upstairs? No, this is just a night. Wow, that was all of my stamina. Jesus. Fair play. I'm dead. Nope, I'm alive. Alright. Where was that guard dog that killed me? It was up the stairs and to the left, I suppose. It must be right above where I am right now. How much healing do I have left? 8? Okay, well, I'm doing much better, at least in that department. Oh, no, it's straight. Fair. Fair. Oh, you do that too. Except you do 3 of them. So I know that you suck more. I stopped blocking to regenerate stamina faster and wasn't ready for the second hit. The charging on the magic one really makes it a lot easier to dodge. Greedy. Too late. Or too early. Bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. One. Okay, that timing was completely off by me, but whatever. The wiki says you have to just... Oh, let me finish fighting before reading that. There we go. The wiki says you have to say yes to get the key and then go to the wall, but again, you don't have to do the quest line or kill any NPCs. Saying yes to Tathley does nothing except get you the key. I understand to some level why people are able to look at that and say you don't have to join Volcano Manor. But I think that the lack of permanent consequences or anything, just they give you a yes/no question that you have to say yes to. You can't say no. I don't know of any times in Elden Ring where, or the From Software canon. No, I won't say From Software canon, but I don't know in anywhere of the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring canon that they do that. And it's a critical quest. Like, they literally make you walk up to a very suspicious castle, which sucks so much. Walk in, the characters say, boy, the gods that you're trying to help, they suck. Help us fight them. And then you have to say yes. I like Elden Ring. I don't understand. No, I don't want to attribute a whole bunch of people as like quote unquote not being willing to criticize Elden Ring. But this does feel like a massive negative. Like an almost unequivocal negative. And I've yet to meet someone else that thinks the same way as me, which is in part driving me up the wall. Like, disagreeing with me, fine. But no one agreeing with me is like, what am I missing here? You're going about this in a weird way. It's an optional area. Is Volcano Manor optional? Wait, I thought it was required. It's one of the 4 areas. One of the 4 bosses that you're told to kill at the start. One of the bosses is there. Is that not? I need to beat this game because I've never understood anything about this game. Oh, hey, what's up? And there's no one on the right. That's good, at least. I can see you. So. You know what? Actually, I don't want to fight you. I've decided. Fuck. That's the wrong way. No, it isn't. Wait. Yeah. Yeah! Traipse all you want. Yeah. You don't need to kill all of them. Only 2 to get into... I'm on stream, of course. So I tend to overshow my emotions when on stream, at least to some degree. Assuming I'm not completely tired, which I am very often. But, you know, that's why I'm doing the whole thing. Like, I'm on stream and everything. But I do feel a little bit like you're really stretching this. Armor of the Cleanot Knights celebrate for their undefeated campaign in the Shattering. The Cleanot Knights vowed to fight alongside Melania despite the inevitable, if gradual, putrefaction of their flesh. The acceptance of their fate made these battles the fiercest of all. Neat. Well, at least we're almost... Oh, no. Yeah, I'll just make this easy on me. Okay, I think we fully explored. It does feel like that wall should be fake because the guys keep blowing through it. I almost died to that. I almost was just standing in the way of that. But I don't see anything super suspicious. So I'm going to assume it's just the fact that they didn't program or prepare for the wall breath having an obstacle in front of it. And that's probably fine. Oh, yoink. Can I do a jumping attack while I'm on top of the pillar? I don't remember. Nice. Not nice? Damn it. What about with the fist? Is it too far? No. Come on. There we go. If there's anything else here, I missed it. I think I got everything. How many great runes do you have currently? That's a good question, because I've spent a couple of them and redeemed a couple. I would say at least 5. So 5 reformed and 1 unreformed. So 5. Do I not have a 6th? I thought I had 1 more. No, I'm getting confused because there's like the ancestral spirit that you can turn into weapons. So I guess I only have the 5. Wait a second. How did I activate? Because technically this lift down here, where is it? This lift is optional because you can just climb up. What is blocking you from getting? What is blocking you from getting into Lindell? Only 2 to get into Lindell. I'm trying to remember from my experiences what block. I mean, I might not have just run into it, or it might have been very minor because I already had 2 great runes when I got up there, which is, I assume, what happened. But I'm just trying to remember in my brain what actually blocked me, or would have blocked me if I had not gotten 2 great runes. And I can't remember it. I'm curious what that was, if you can help me remember. How far are you in the mountaintop of giants? Relatively far. I got to the first Church of America. I got to the point where Melina told me, like, oh, we're really close to the end now. Thank you for traveling with me. And I immediately fucked off to go to the Holly Tree because I didn't know what that was. I didn't want to accidentally walk into the ending. Though I assume the ending is inside of the Erd Tree. One way or the other. So I assume it would be very hard for me to trigger the ending accidentally. Back down, fell. What do we got? Big man, big room. Putrid Grave Warden Duelist. Oh, hell yeah! No, throw off that cape, man. I'm sorry, if you need to, like, do anything else to look cool. You want to strike any battle poses? Twirl your sword around. I don't have a gun. They are infected with rot, which makes sense considering I guess this is Melania. I'm vaguely aware that we're on Melania's Holly Tree. So I guess that makes sense. The Rot Knights, or whatever they were called too, probably should have been a pretty big clue. I don't think I'm going to get through this fight without getting infected with rot. Okay, just one swing. You make a great wrestler, man. Like, we should get you signed to WWE. I'm going to die in 2 seconds if I can't heal. That is a big chain. I have some anti-rot boluses just on me. I'll take that. Oh, you buffed. Oh, well, fuck. That's fair. Shit. I wonder if that combos too, because if that combos, that's like not quite a one-hit kill. But if I'm going to be suffering from a lot basically this entire fight, I'm probably going to be underneath that HP threshold the entire time, realistically. They really did a whole animation just for you to look cool, and I appreciate that. Oh, I staggered you. I wasn't expecting that. And I got too greedy with it. It's fair. What? Oh. Sorry, give me a second. I'm starting to think that this guy doesn't like me. There's the buff. Oh, it is 2 hits. It's just that the first hit is very quick and it's sort of part of the wind-up. Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that Saren can do all this, two-handing their weapon the entire time, scares the shit out of me. And you have 2 bosses and the final boss end credits. Oh. I did set myself up for that by asking direct questions about the plot. But that was a little bit more... I mean, it's not really harmful, but that was more information than I was looking for. I cannot two-hand a weapon fight. That is above my skill level. Wow, that was luck. Nice. I did not need the extra healing, but I definitely just want the extra stamina. Don't let him get his buff. Not for free, at least. Nice. Nice. Easy. There we go. I mean, he looked cool as hell. And of course I get his cloak. He just threw it on the ground. It's mine now. The symbol of an underground gravekeeper's station. Since times old, large glowed orcs were used to comfort heroic spirits, giving tribute to those who died the most glorious deaths in the hope that their stories would become a legend. Alright, cool. Neat fight. Okay. Right, where to next? Well, presumably wherever the hell. Well, actually, no, I don't know where we are. Oh, they said the name of where I'm going, but I don't remember where it was or the significance of the name because it was, I think, a new proper noun. Oh, I also didn't heal. I'll be fine. Never mind. I just remember that the bear's out here. Bring me back. I need that extra healing. I remember the bear. I forgot about it. I did forget about the bear. A lot of confidence in me till I remembered about the bear. Oh, and I have a bunch of souls to spend. Runes. I might as well just dump some into endurance. It makes sense that I'm really close to the end, considering how, like, finished my build feels. Like, I don't really know where to put stats at this point. And it's not hyper-optimized or, like, a good build or anything, but it's what I usually do when I'm just sort of traipsing through a fun, soft game. Just build a good old honest knight, a little bit of faith, if I got the points for it. Where are some lights? I'm looking for some guiding lights. Not quite. You're about to die to some wolves. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you're telling me that we're close to Elfale, which is nice. Now I got the dudes who stole the rocks. What do we got? I am gonna get jump scared by a bear at some point soon. And I'm pretty worried about it, if I'm being honest. Is it right now? Is it killing you? Or does the bear just come? Well, might as well. Yep. This is explicitly a punishment for just messing with some dudes. Which is very funny. God, that get up attack after missing the big dive took out all my stamina. I'm not doing any damage. I don't think I win this fight. It's doing bleed damage to me? That's just extra. Okay, and that's a problem. Okay. That's fair, actually. Oh, I get hit here, right? Oh, I'll take it. Oh no, please tell me you don't get stronger now. This just reminds me of the unkillable scorpion in Unreal, or fuck. Serious Sam 3 is what I was trying to remember the name of. The unkillable scorpion that tries to kill you in Serious Sam 3. If you pirate the game, it just chases you throughout the entire game. So you can play Serious Sam 3 by pirating it, but you will have an unkillable scorpion chasing you down the entire time. That's a little bit faster than you. It's possible to beat the game, but it's not pleasant. I wonder sometimes how they did that. I don't know if it was a build of Serious Sam 3 they distributed themselves on pirating websites, or if there was some sort of online DRM, which would make sense, but be very disappointing. That'd be a hard sell to my bosses. It's like, hey, can I upload a version of our game to pirating websites as a joke? Like, bro, hang on. You haven't even heard. This is gonna be so funny. I mean, I kind of want to fight the bear again. It was definitely a stupid thing to do, but I really do kind of want to just fight the bear one more time. If I can get below half health. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the noble was the bear. This is fine. This is fine. That, yeah, fuck. I need an opportunity to heal. That's a good one. Oh, Tato, we're really in it now. That's bad. Now I really need to heal. Ah, damn it. Can't be greedy with it. It's too fast. Damn it. I could kill that. I could totally kill that. I could totally kill that. I could totally kill that. I really was confident that there was just going to be a lunch there. I was just following my learns. Would it help to buff me? Arguably. I don't imagine there's a way for me to get down to light runes with the way that everything stands. But like, if I'm not planning to use my halberd, just being able to swap. Will I ever be able to get a buff off mid-fight? Yes, during the dive attacks, I'd technically be able to do it. So let's strip down my weapon slightly. Get to a buff. Flame grant me strength. This does feel like a pretty solid boost to attack. Definitely would be worth going for in the middle of the fight. Yeah, that's like a, what is that? A 1/6 damage boost? I just need to wait for a dive. It just feel like I'm doing way more damage all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. Might just be a confidence boost. Yep. Oh, I was going for stamina. Okay, now I need the heal. Ooh, there's bad. I'm dead? I'm not dead yet, but I have so little stamina that one attack chain. Okay. Alright. I can get the buff up during a grab attack if I'm really on top of my game. Hell, I might be able to get my buff up just in place of some normal attacks. Let's go for it. Damn it. I was trying to remember my buttons. Alright, that's fine. I'm wasting buff time, but that's not too bad compared to dying. Feels good to be doing damage again, but how long will it keep up? Flame attack his ass. Flame attack his ass. Flame attack his ass. This is bad. Oh, thank God. Yeah, presuming I don't actually get grabbed. I'd love to see the grab attack. Now, if I get grabbed, I'm in deep shit. But if I don't get grabbed, like party time. Oh no! Am I dead? Oh, thank God. That does so much less damage than I thought it would. That also means that the other bear hug attack wasn't actually an attack because the grab is significantly delayed. But it's like this very similar wind up. This is dumb. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't have my flask. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Larval tier. It's not worth anything, but I killed the bear. I feel like that was a lot easier than I was giving it credit for, but it's intimidating. I'm also making sure that I am not actually sabotaging my roll speed by having all of my stuff equipped at the same time, which I very well could be, and maybe are. Nah, I still got fast roll. Alright, nice. Now, where was I? This way? This way. No, this doesn't feel right. Yeah, this way. Come on, we're almost there. How much further could it be? Wait, did I end up back on these rocks? Oh my God, I went super far back. I notice a little bit of a clear in the storm. I see a site of grace. A site of grace that I probably could have rested at before doing that fight if I wasn't a little bit stupid. This looks good to me. This is good news. But what do we have here? That's a scary thing that I'll investigate after I get the map. Thank you. And what is this? Oh, sorry, buddy. Still no dog and short-barreled bird. Man, people will do anything if they can figure out something. What is that? Okay. People will just do anything if given a short amount of words that they can use and nothing else. The whole community agreeing that turtles are dogs is a joy. And I really do hope that the community can rally around the second cause that I've only discovered and might have been a settled issue, might have been something that everyone's already discussed. But I do think that maybe those are birds. I think that they opened up my eye to that possibility. I think should have been paying more attention to it, honestly. Owie. I actually don't know what that status effect that they're putting on me is. Is it sleep? I mean, the fact that it's purple makes me assume that's sleep, but I'm not sure I've run into other enemies that cast sleep on me recently, or ever. It's sleep. I was just thinking of it because of the purple torch I got that inflicts sleep. Man, I'm really grateful that like local birds and everything and local wildlife, local variations of stuff in the real world are just, oh, this one can be a little bit fluffier. Oh, this one can be a little bit sillier. And not stuff like, oh, big stretch. This local cardinal is known to breathe fire. My friend is inviting me to look at the game of Hearts of Iron 4. Is it on sale or something? So it is. Another time. I'm sure they'll be posting about it on a group server. I don't have the brain space for that right now. I do see this statue, and I know now that these are things you can break open with help from enemies. So maybe if there's one more giant crab in the area, maybe if I kill some baby crabs, they'll get mad at me. Hello, giant crabs. Giant crabs. There you are. You're not a giant crab. I mean, you'll do, but you're not a giant crab. Oh, that imp statue reminds me to go back to the 4 watchtowers, or whatever they're called. And go to the start of the game, because I really want to do that. I'm dead. Oh, thank God. I cannot believe! I can't believe, but I feel embarrassed still. A little bit silly. I did not respect those after they completely failed to kill me in the tunnel to get here. I completely dismissed them as enemies. Turns out, they do got hands. Well, they don't have hands. They have tentacles, but those tentacles have hands. This is a good horse. One big thing that I'm wondering about right now as I approach the end of the game, as I'm kind of in a state right now where I could finish the game to the best of my knowledge. Like, I'm a couple bosses away, but yeah, I always did wonder how to knock those things open. Watching Saren's stream was very helpful with that. But as far as I'm aware right now, like, I could probably finish this game in a couple hours if I just bull rushed it to the end. That is a lot of damage. It's more damage than the grizzly bear grab. Maybe I was mashing less effectively. What the fuck was that? What I was trying to say, as I approach the end of this game, is a deep consideration about whether or not I'm going to be picking up the DLC. What the fuck happened to all these crabs? I guess they got put to sleep. It's nap time. Because I know that the DLC is very good. And also I'm wondering if I have the bandwidth for it. Which is a hard... I don't know right now. I'll have to put the time and effort into it at some point, I suppose. But I also said that with Elden Ring for about 5 years. My whole plan, actually, when I bought this computer 3 years ago, my brain was like, the first game that I'm going to play on this was Elden Ring. Built this computer, so happy about it, so proud of it. Like basically my first like real desktop computer. And it was coming off of paying for it myself after getting my job. So like a big feeling, good feeling moment for me. And I just didn't play Elden Ring for 3 years. I think I tried it and then bounced off it, basically. I need to be less in the corner, please. Gross. Okay, thank God. Okay, if I didn't get that guard breaker, then I was screwed. But we're fine. I can't help but remember that we heard like the horn of the damned. Like from somewhere over there a minute ago. So after I investigate this mine and after I investigate the... Ooh. Oh! What happened in here then? Because it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel like it was good news. But I am always open to the possibility that I am perhaps misinformed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe dragons are evil in this universe. It's always possible. I can't dismiss the thought. Also, what's the description for this map? The route through this land, crossed east to west by a frozen river, leads to Michaela's Holic Tree. This is the path taken by those unchosen, though it is a trial all the same. Unchosen by a maiden? Or unchosen by... What are we actually dealing with in here? Oh god, I feel like I should remember you as an enemy type, but I can't quite place it. Were you in Lindell? Maybe. This is also giving me just kind of the forest vibes, just because I'm running around and seeing some mutated weird freaks in a big ass cave. It's the point of reference that I got. God, it's been a long time since I played the forest actually. Wow, that is dark. Maybe finding that little pocket lantern would have gone a big way towards helping me. Ow. If y'all could team kill a little bit, it would mean a lot to me. There we go. Making use of the force generated by its length, the weapons resentment charge blows are difficult to stop. What exactly are the misbegotten? Because I do not remember. They're not the Albanaics, presumably. I know that that's been used as a proper noun somewhere else, but I cannot remember where. They lied to me. Shoot, it was some character talking about being or working or something for the misbegotten, though I assumed it was more metaphorical than an entire enemy class. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to get that one to them. Wow, you have a lot more health than I was expecting you to have. How many push-ups do you think before I can survive being stabbed in the back? Like, if I just got my back muscles long enough, I would essentially gain an immunity to a certain size of blade because they wouldn't be able to punch through the muscles. Now, yes, I would still lose my muscles, and there'd be blood loss. But that's better than getting stabbed in the heart by a blade that would still be skinny enough to not punch through muscle. Or maybe, perhaps this is a fool's errand. Maybe I just have to work my way up. Maybe if I just stab myself a little bit, I'll be able to build up an immunity. The real question is, how many iterations do I have to go through before I can get up to halberd size? Not even the blade of a halberd, I mean an entire halberd being shoved into me and then removed from me. Perhaps that would take a lot of training. Perhaps not. The lack of enemies is worrying me. I'm also running on absolute fumes right now. I'm going to need to make myself some coffee to avoid passing out after I stop streaming, which will probably be after I finish this little dungeon, because I cannot emphasize enough how much I need something in me before I pass out. Don't want to take a nap, though. I was so proud of myself for getting up earlier today. Yeah, sure. Why not? I cannot take a nap. Nap is the mind killer. I don't actually want to go this way because this is definitely a one-way trip right now. God, this just keeps going. But if this keeps going, then what was that other path that I, like, randomly saw in the back? I'll have to explore later. Ugh, that was quick. Big stretching. Now, is it dark in here because I cannot see? Because of the light. No, this doesn't seem too bad in terms of how dark it is. Never mind. It's terrible. Like this I can deal with. This, slightly less so. Can I just walk past without pissing you off, though? I'll just let them have their nappy naps. They're not bothering nobody. There's a lot less of these things to kill to get back to this point. Now that's just embarrassing. Literally missing a sleeping target. You son of a shit. Oh, I thought I heard someone swinging behind me. Yeah, we're good. So far. But I gotta play it a little bit safer. I don't want to die to the same enemy twice. That would be silly. I'm gonna die to the same enemy twice. You fucking scamp. I can see in here. I can use my shield. Oh my god. These guys are hard to fight without shields. I can't do it. Just a little bit delayed. Fighting two of them at once is just psyching me out a little bit. Like, I can get through one of them just fine. I just need to get through two of them at the same time. That, or maybe just accept that I have to be the sneakiest man and just try to get through here without pissing off any of them. Which has great potential to be rewarding and also great potential to lead to my immediate bloody visceral death as I aggro every single sleeping enemy on the map all at once. But you never know. Maybe it'll be fine. I gotta bother him. I gotta bother him. Oh, I gotta bother him. They do tremendously little. No, they do not do tremendously little stamina damage. The delay on that is so cool. I can backstab them. That's something. That's good news. I'm just gonna have to accept taking some air damage here. Please be dead. Thank you. Okay. Just take the air damage to kill the one guy left. Nice. Easy. Okay. This is the end of this path. Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. That just lets me explore the one way down. Assuming I don't piss off any of the enemies that I tried to sneak past getting here, which is always a distinct possibility. But we're fine. This being the primary way through here, though, a little secret jump you need to realize and find. Doesn't feel fully correct. I feel like I missed something else. But if I miss the obvious way through, and this is the less obvious way through, then it just makes me feel even more like I'm missing something. Alright, I do notice the evil jellyfish, which is not a good sign. What could have pissed them off? I would say, how do you piss off something with no brain cells? But that happens regularly on the internet. So, not gonna quite sass them. They did their best. Presumably. I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. Dealing with just straight up poison enemies was not something I was expecting in a Mekla themed area. But I can't complain. Jellyfish are a lot better than fighting, well, a lot of other enemies that could be around here. At least, you know, in terms of ease of fighting them. Mentally, you know, the toll. I don't think I could kill a jellyfish in real life. I think I would be too scared. I don't think I want to go near jellyfish. I saw Finding Nemo. I know how dangerous they can be. And if a true hero like Dory could not withstand their sting. Oh, God. Okay, well, the good news, boss door. Bad news, boss door. Bad news, boss baby. Oh, hey, what's up? I feel like I've killed you before. Oh, wait, weren't you guarding Ladahan? Except you didn't have a big-ass sword? Because that makes sense, and that's also very interesting. Alright, well, that's gonna take a couple tries, but... Oh... no. Alright, that's fine. How much poise could a big naked man have? How much do I gotta worry about a bunch of jellyfish? Apparently at least somewhat, but... I can deal with that. Just giving me a little bit of an encouraging spank on the ass before I run forward. Lord knows I need it. I guess I can stun lock him, which is nice. Should it ever come up, or when it should come up. That scream attack is incredibly and instantly scary. Oh, I'm fine. I'm so fine. I really thought that you would be out of range at some point here, buddy. Yaikaroni Jaboni. God, I hope you don't... I was gonna say, dude, shit. I'm fine. This does feel like the type of fight that I'm not gonna be able to learn. It feels like the type of fight that the better strategy for me is probably just to muscle it down as quick as I can. Feels like the most amount of success I can hope for against someone who's kicking my ass this thoroughly. Okay, try again. That is punishable if I simply commit. Less so. Boy. Oh! Half my health in one swing. Fuck me. This is gonna take a lot of tries. Maybe I'll just get it on this one. You never know. It's always possible. I, for one, choose to believe in myself. Because God knows I need the morale boost against someone who's kicking my ass this hard. Oh, there goes the jellyfish. I don't know how they experience fall damage, but I'm glad they do. Makes this a lot easier for me. Alright, let's try this. Does he always do the scream in response to certain attacks, or am I missing something? Okay. Can't punish just by rolling in. Yep. You can at least give me light in this boss room. Okay, no, they don't always do the scream in response to certain attacks because it killed me with it. Be a chip, I'm dead. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Ow. I feel like I personally, right now, I'm just having trouble seeing. It might just be the light, the way the light's coming into my apartment at this point is making it harder. Could be that I just don't see a way through this, buddies. I'm literally backing up from you and your chain attacks. You can't... hit me with a guard break while I'm playing defensive. That's cheating. You don't have stamina, do you? Asking for a friend. Fourth hit is delayed. Nope, no fourth hit that time. I can see it coming sometimes, but it's still just so hard to react to that scream. Why did I heal? Oh, whatever. It's not like I've run out of healing yet on this fight. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Not that bad if you just kill him. Turns out, just stab him. Just stab him. Fuck him. He sucks. Stab him. It works. Greatsword made light mild after the Elden Ring itself, forged by King Consort Radagon to proudly symbolize the tenets of the Golden Order. One of the legendary ornaments. Telltale signs betray that this was once the greatsword bequeathed to him by his first wife, Renala. Neat. Maybe the legendary armaments are just armaments that the gods had or used? I don't know what differentiates them. I don't remember. There's some... What the fuck? I'm just not gonna fuck with that. There's some feature or some weapon upgrade or something that I can only do to legendary armaments, and I don't remember what it is. But for right now, what I want to do, before I stop, I want to level up. Kick myself up to 40 endurance. And I want to go back to the belfries, which were up here? Where were the 4 belfries? There we go. I don't remember how many of these magical stone sword keys I have. So I should probably check that actually before I finish my sentence. I don't remember, but I could just check. Two. I have 2. I opened up 1 belfry, though I don't remember which one it was. But obviously there's 4 of them. Well, I guess that one was just an item. I feel like I opened up 1 of these at one point, but I don't remember where it sent me to. So theoretically, I should be able to open up the other 2, right? Where was it that you sent me to? Ah, yes, here. Okay, I remember that. And I cleared out this area. So back to the belfries. Because that was just a weird pocket side thing of the Eternal City where I killed a guy. So then there's this one. The Precipice of Anticipation. And then this one down here. Which do be Crumbling Lands. So the Precipice of Anticipation must be the tutorial. So I want to go there first. And then I want to go to the Crumbling Lands because I want to open up all these belfries now. I feel intrigued about where these go. I did always wonder how I was going to get back to the tutorial mission and kill that stupid spider demon thing. Yeah. Fuck me. I wanted the butterflies. Damn it. Really, Will? Really? Come on, man. You can't fall for that. You're supposed to be better than that. You're supposed to be better than that. Okay. Where am I? Oh, here. Oh, it's this area. That does... I feel like way, way, way back when I started this game, I saw the tutorial area and was like, how do I get there, though? Alright. Well, is it the same boss as the start of the game? Yeah, it is. We gotta say, who should hopefully be a little bit easier this time. Easy. So is that it? Is it just me getting to kill that guy then? Light them with great shields and subsequently easy to wield. The beast depicted as Serash, age council guides the golden lineage. Send straight to a pendant after an antique ornament, superior swordsmen prefer to wield it in one hand. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. I can see the statue of Michaela at least. So that tracks, that makes sense. But why am I back here? Is that it? It's just like, ooh, I get to go back to the tutorial? Or is there going to be something in this chapel? I could see it going either way. I vaguely remember from the Saren streams that maybe that I want to call her the barbarian girl. 'Cause she's dressed in like a barbarian fit. Has something to do with this opening tutorial section. Okay, that's pretty funny. There's not the Elden Ring isn't in this corner, so try going the other way. Yes, very, very funny. I wonder if I can get up there. Oh, there's a chest up there. So yeah, shit. Somewhere over here. Was this door open before? There's no way this door could have been opened before. I would have been up here. Excuse me? Ashes of a hawk which heeds no summons. Revered by all the others as sovereign back in the days when Stormville's winds still raged like no other. This ancient monarch is proud, however, refusing to answer anyone's summons. Huh. Spirit of a fierce hawk that faithfully rendered lifelong service to the old king of Stormvale long ago, when the true storm raged. Its cries embolden its fellows in battle, and the tempestuous winds then circle it, shred through foes. Huh. Okay, that's nice, but why here? Is that what ransacked this place and why it looks like it was sent through a hurricane? I don't see anything else. So, I'm glad I checked. I suppose that was it. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. Can I cut the rope? Don't know why I checked that while I was on the bridge. Not my smartest moment, but it's fine. Everyone knows there's only one bridge where you can cut the rope in all of antiquity. And it's not in this game, it's in Dark Souls 3. So I'm safe. Now that is another... Wait, have I been there? Oh, so I have. No, I haven't. I think they said that was part of some NPC questline that I never did. Alright, I guess that's this area fully explored, though. Unless there's anything new at the end, now that I've done all this stuff. No, I think I'm good. Alright, neat. Well then, let's head on back to the Four Belfries. And let's go to Stormville. Might as well see what's up with that. I'm vaguely aware that Stormville is somewhere that I can go. But only vaguely. Only slightly. There's not anything on the back of the Belfries, is there? No. Nothing up here? Also no. Okay. So we did that. We did that one. And there's only one belfry left. Yes. This is it. Let's head over. These must be connected then. Because the fact that I can go back to get the hawk for Stormvale, but the other one led to an underground... Oh, this is Fair Missoula. I assumed that this was Stormvale. Do be a lot of dragons. Well, if it's possible to reach here, then hell if I'm ever going to figure out how. Well, that seems like... Oh, wait. Is that the Giant's Land? It is the Giant's Land. Oh, maybe this is closer than I thought it was. But we're still... like kilometers off the continent. This can only be reached by teleporting, but at least I have a better idea of like where I would have to reasonably teleport from. Maybe going through the Giants area will lead me to Fair Missoula somehow. Because I can't imagine I'm going to have access to this entire place from where I stand. I win these. Are there 3 of them? Nope, but they do. Okay, maybe I don't win these. There's only 2. That's something. That's a start. But shit. I really thought they would fold a little bit easier than that. Oh, and I'm going to have to go back down to the belfry every single time. That's going to get annoying. I'm going to end up driving myself off a cliff. Just accidentally trying to get to the belfry faster. It's not a big deal, but it is a loading screen. Which, you know, a little annoying, but whatever. The fact also that these guys don't seem like normal like special enemies. They seem like they're gonna be the normal enemies of this area, and that they hit this hard is pretty massively concerning. Oh, and you can swing that thing. Okay. I'm fine. Didn't have that much health at least. That's a blessing. Can I survive to make the most of it? Yeah, I'm fine. You just have a lot of health. Maybe I should be less scared of your stagger ability, though. Does staggering ability go up based on your stats? Or is it just your weapon? Or is it your weapon stats? Maybe some combination of them? But still? Well, hey? Is that it? Is that really it? No, not yet. Okay. Boost non-physical damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Earth Tree will protect the Lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Well, that's less than I was expecting, but fair enough. I mean, it's just a preview of this area. I can only assume that I will be farting around in Fair Missoula at some point. But I suppose that today is not that day. Let's head back to the Cave of the Forlorn. I think I hit my second wind and I'm able to go a little bit longer, but not that much longer. I kind of want to settle what is at the end of this river. Give me a horse. Thank you. Are those magma slimes? That's a great worm. Okay, not what I was expecting, but not unworkable. Is he gonna piss off that gross ass tentacle beast? Because I don't want to deal with it and the beast at the same time. Damn. Alright, that's not too bad though. I can beat a great worm. I've fought many great worms before. And after a couple tries, I've beaten all of them so far. So, sit up in my chair, assume correct gaming posture. I think I got this. Probably. You know what? In my eyes, you're only so-so. Great worm. That's a lot of lava. Okay, I'm prepared to prepare a new statement. Alright. Fair play. I am also mildly curious and confused as to what the difference is between a great worm and a dragon. I guess worms and dragons? Well, I thought worms were like missing front legs or something? I don't know. No, that's wyverns. Bro, just order less spicy food, I swear to God. Bro! I don't care if your tummy is upset. What the fuck even hit me? That's what I get for shoving myself just directly into the boss's hitbox. So, fair play. You're really making this difficult for me. Not again! Stop puking lava. Just cut it out. Okay, go back to puking lava. That was funny. Oh, alright, phase 2. I assume. Yeah, it's standing up. It's definitely a second phase. I don't know how I'm not cooked, but I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. How did he perfectly swing that tail just to make sure that I... Oh, fuck. Wow, if I hadn't dodged those attacks earlier, I'd be super dead. Like that. Drat. Darn. Even. Excusez-moi. Let's try that one again. Just picture it as a big horse. We learned. Halberd good against horses. Just picture it's just a big horse. Owie. Alright, that's what hit me earlier. Question asked, question answered there, I suppose. Every time I stab it with my halberd, it makes me feel like I'm putting out like a cigarette in its eyes, just because of the way that it makes a stab sound. There's like a little sizzle on it, which makes sense, I suppose, but it's still like, ugh, I don't want to stab this thing. I mean, all other things being equal, I would rather not stab this thing, but it's been kind of trying to eat me first, so I feel like at this point, there's a point to prove. Ow. Point proven. This is way too much damage. I'm already dead. Let's just see how much practice we can get off it. Hopefully I can at least get to phase 2, because Jesus, I thought I was further than 20%. This thing is held for days. Minor condolences is that it's not running to the other side of them. I was holding block! I was holding block the wrong way. Alright. I wonder if swapping armor would help me in this situation. Some extra fire resist might be nice. God, I can afford a lot more heavy armor on me, actually. Is there a way to see just how it'll look on me, though? Oh, that'll work. No, that doesn't match. That doesn't match much either. I don't love this scaled chest plate. This does put me up to heavy, but all it takes is a couple extra pounds. Unequip a torch and I'm there. Now the helmet looks out of whack. I don't know how people know how to mix and match stuff for like best effect, because I'm very, very bad at that. I can't wear gold armor and a silver helmet. That's so gaudy. It's so gaudy. I don't hate that look. Can I put my torch back on? With that extra weight availability? Yeah. This feels kind of gaudy and I don't really like it. And I might swap back down to the worst armor. Even though I have all the space for better armor, I might swap out this armor. I probably will swap out this armor when I'm done because I just don't like how it looks. I was kind of in love with being basic ass man. And it's not like it feels like it gives me that much of a benefit. That was just unfortunate placement. I could have avoided that better. Come on, Great Worm. I'm bored of you. Hear my yawns. Does that anger you? Does that annoy you? Does it help you at all that I'm starting to not be able to see my screen because of the setting sun? Does that help? Because I hope it doesn't. Fuck you. Yeep. God, it has the reaction speed of an axolotl. Which makes sense because it looks very much like an axolotl. Absolutely not. Jesus Christ. Why do I even have the heavy armor on? Oh. It's not like it can't be that I'm not supposed to fight this guy. I'm at the end of the game. It's leveling up is 100,000 souls. He just hits like a fucking truck. I think this worm should be Elden Lord, to be honest. I'll throw my fucking vote in for it if it means that it will stop bullying me so harshly. Can't wait to kill it and get nothing. I'm also just kind of excited to kill it. I mean, two things can be true. Oh, I was expecting that to take a lot more wind up. Ugh. Wow, that was like exactly how much health it needed to kill me last time. Really causing an inconvenience for me, man. Ooh, okay. Nope, it was fine before, actually. I wonder if it's weak to lightning. Nah, not really. Might be nice as a last minute oh shit resort though. Okay, one sweep attack will kill me. Get out of that range. That is a big slam. There's a big worm with a very big sword. They're very big mad at me. We're not even halfway yet. I got really scared. Oh no, it is standing up. Okay, here we go. Just don't fuck it up, Will. Oopsie daisy. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Ugh, that's hard to dodge when he's right on top of me. I might not be able to beat this guy. I've gotten like to the halfway health point, but past that, one good hit, and then like the amount of chip that he does is just scary. I mean, whenever that's been the situation before, I've just had to kill them before they kill me, essentially. So maybe I just need to play a little bit more aggressively. A little bit better. See how it works out for me. God, that's a lot of health. It's a lot of health for an attack that didn't even hit me. At least I can full block these attacks. Oh, I thought he was doing the sprint. And then I just got pushed by his hitbox back in the lava. Rip. Okay, 30 more tries. I can worry about eating my dinner. Gonna make some nice chicken Alfredo. Maybe I can make a substitution, figure out whatever is the closest to worm that I'm legally able to consume. The dragon worm. You know. Alright, well, let's not get gradient stupid. Let's not get more gradient stupid. That's fair. That was just me not even looking at the boss. I'm dead. Ooh, boy. Ah, I was trying to squeeze into the hitbox again. I didn't know where else to run. That's rough. That does a lot more damage than just the random lava and a volcano stuff, too. Like, that is fresh lava. You know what, I'll just let him come back to me. I'll just let him get back to me. I really thought I'd be out of range. Kind of assumed that fire would not be very effective on this guy, but I might as well check. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just not blocking the right way. Okay, if I can't even hit him. Yeah, it does not feel worth it. So fast. Ah, damn it. I didn't actually know that that was a hitbox. There's a lot of healing that I need to do now. God, wait. If I don't heal and he hits me when we get into phase 2, I'm just going to be in trouble. Let's just take advantage of this while we can. Get our regen up. Just do our best. If I can just accept my fate here, kind of play it a little bit more afraid. That is too fast to play afraid around, huh? fuck. Am I dead? No! I was just trying to get behind him. It was relatively close, though. I think I got him down to a third. I mean, it goes fine until it doesn't go fine. What am I at? One more try left? We'll call this last try. Alright. Not a good start. Immediately missing my first attack. Not a great start. Equally bad second part, where the boss just ran out of the arena because they did not care for me. I don't want to go out there. There's a snake dragon out there. You come back to me. I'm in your house. Did you de-aggro? Again. I mean, I guess this doesn't feel like the last attempt anymore. This feels like a very, very weird one. No, we got it back. As long as I don't die to this. Well, you know what, that's fair. If I actually manage to dodge that slam attack at any point, I'll feel a lot better about myself. Just inherently. Why is it that the only time you don't want to charge is when I'm in front of you? Now you're just teasing me. Nice. Nice dodge. Let's go. Oh, no. Only one healing used is pretty good so far, but the problem in phase 2 has always just been getting double hit or something and dying very, very quickly. So the main thing I'm happy about is just being at full health. Like, this is exactly the level of health I don't want to be at. I don't really want to heal because it's not worth it, but also I think this is very easy to get comboed into death from during phase 2. Oh, Gojira. Are we really in it now? I think I started running because I was holding down the sprint button for too long to anticipate a dodge. Just absolutely not. The second that sword goes up, I'm just out of there. Ooh, that has a long range. Huh, for that one, for some reason that one didn't do impact damage. Or chip damage. Yeah, I have no idea how to dodge that. I'm dead. I'm just in the lava. Panic rolling. Less panic rolling to actually take the time to dodge that. It was a good amount of luck to actually survive that moment, but we survived it, so... Whoa! The one thing I have to do when I'm fighting against you is use my mobility! Now I can't see what you're doing! Okay, at least that lava subsided what feels like a lot quicker than it usually does. Just take my time. I'm fine. Parry. You're kidding me! Oh. I just knew that there was no way for me to know when that was coming, so I just started rolling, and I was like, well, if I get hit, oh well, I'm at 90% HP. And that was not enough. I needed 91%. So, on that note, I'm going to be done with Elden Ring. For right now, I might stream this later tonight after eating dinner and everything. So if I'm back, it probably won't be for like 3 hours. I don't know. That was nice. Elden Ring turned out fun game. You know, despite it all.